Mm. Good morning, YouTubers. Lordy. A lot to talk about. Representative Paula Costa is one subject. Quantitative easement is another subject. And Ron Paul for today's show. As well as Jim Morrison. It's going to be a shocker on that one. Anyhow. Representative Paula Costa got caught smoking a joint in his car with somebody. They're not releasing who the somebody is. I'm guessing it's probably a lobbyist or some small junior person in his staff that says, hey man, you want to relax? Let's go to this. Or he said it to him. I don't know. I wasn't there. But you know what? Kudos to you, sir. And you need to stick to your guns. You know, it's not smart doing it in public in your car because that's what happens. You get caught. That's to do behind closed doors. But like I said, I don't know your circumstances or your situation. I don't know if you have a token room at home, but if you don't, get one because damn, dude, in public, that's the only thing I feel sorry for you. But I don't want to see you getting on camera and bawling and saying, oh, what a mistake it was, because it wasn't. The only mistake that was ever made was by we the people and the American Medical Association back then. They pitched a fit, but they didn't pitch a big enough fit. They didn't stand up for it. Prohibition on cannabis and hemp was denied due process, and we continue to allow this to happen. All the while, Mexico is in a shit pit. That's all it is. Mexico is not a country anymore. It's a shit pit. It's split in half by two different cartels, and they're running a lot of shit into our country. Prohibition would take care of a lot of that. And people, oh, the children. The children are, it's actually going to be better because the ooh is going to be taken out of it. And a lot of people, oh, this, that, and the other. You know what? You can't save people from themselves. And there's too much evidence that I would like to see some of these 150 people that this guy claims. It's just, I haven't seen any evidence yet, but he claims he's cured 150 people that were stage 4 cancer with hemp oil, cannabis oil, whatever you want to call it. You know, if that's true, you know, I'm going to try to find some of these people. I would like to talk to them myself and look at some, you know, medical files. But if that's true, no wonder the pharmaceutical companies are fighting it so hard. They're fighting it so hard because, hello, a lot of people wouldn't have to pay the money that they're paying. I have osteoarthritis. I'm a patient. I'm using it. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's wonderful, and it doesn't have all those nasty ass side effects. When you look at the pharmaceutical commercials, the side effects are worse than the actual fucking disease, okay? So, you know, prohibition's biggest enemy is the pharmaceutical companies. But anyhow, Representative Paul Acosta's phone number is 412-824-3400. Again, 412-824-3400. His secretary's voice was raspy when I called, but she goes, would you like to leave your name and contact? Yes. If you type in Representative Paul Acosta on the internet, it will pull up his stuff, and you can email him. I also emailed him, told him to stick to his guns and that we need prohibition to end, and how Mexico could grow hemp for us because we need to multitask our resources, folks, or we're not going to have any, okay? I don't know how to impress that upon people. Plus, the hemp plant sucks in a lot of carbon dioxide, which is something we need. We need to plant more of that stuff so it'll suck in as much as it can. You know, can't impress that enough. Okay. My next subject, quantitative easement. That's what they're calling printing money out of thin air. Folks, I don't care what kind of fancy words you put to quantitative easement. Printing money out of thin air is printing money out of thin air. And it's not so much printing money out of thin air. They get other banks to back the loans. So their asses are always covered. Plus, they're taking in interest payments from us, okay? All the tax dollars that get paid on the East Coast just go to pay the interest on our debt. And I'm sure it's easing more and more and more and more and more to where pretty soon all our taxes that are collected are just going to be paying the interest because they want to do more quantitative easement. $6 billion, you know what? And the Fed, okay? Ron Paul better get appointed to that committee. He's been blocked 3 times from getting on that committee because we have people that used to work for Goldman Sachs appointed to cabinet positions in our government. Hello, people. Wake the fuck up. It's like giving our... Oh, man. That is the shit that pisses me off. People are awake to this. Why are they continuing to still do it? Look what the Democrats did. They voted in the same old fucking hags. Same old fucking hags with the same fucking fucked up ideas. They didn't learn. They did not learn a thing, obviously. I have nothing against Pelosi and all those other guys, but obviously what they've been doing ain't working. They should have got some fresh faces in there, but you know what? Whatever. That's their problem. I'm not a demotard or a Republican. I'm a fucking constitutionalist, so I really don't fucking care. You know? I don't care what they are. They need to pull their head out of their asses and figure it out that they can't continue to do this. You know, stopping foreclosures so the market doesn't plummet more. It's plummeting, okay? My house is worth less than what I owe. Hello? It can't get any worse than that. Just let it fall. Let the fucker fall and start over. Might as well, you know. I ain't going nowhere soon, but, you know, if things do fall apart, I know where to go. You know, and that's, you know, and a lot of people aren't going to know what to do. Cholera is hit the United States from Haiti. Shoot, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I feel sorry for them folks, but, you know, blaming the UN folks down there that are throwing rocks at them isn't going to help your situation. Because it seems like they're the only ones that are, you know, they're helping you. You know, I know things are bad, but, you know, I don't know what else to do. It is kind of crazy, though, all the bureaucracy that goes on there and shit sitting in warehouses. But, oh, we got to hang out, you know, it's like, whatever, here, just start throwing this shit out, you know, because they took in so much money and hardly any help is getting to them, comparatively speaking, to the amount of help that they got financially. I don't understand it. You know, all they need is antibiotics and IV intravenous, you know, intravenous IVs, you know, for the saline solution, and they can't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Let's see here. Oh, speaking of the man, I sent off my tax appeal to the Board of Equalization for Yakima County. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. See if they send the sheriff to my door, because I didn't threaten anybody, but asking them if they're smoking crack is disrespectful, and it'll piss them off, and then they'll want to harass me with law enforcement probably. But you know, the First Amendment people, and I don't think it's too illegitimate of a question to ask. You know, my property is worth less than what I owe, and it's certainly worth less than what they're trying to collect on taxes. Do they really want to push that envelope? Okay, let's get my stuff appraised, and then I'll pay taxes on that number, you know, instead of what I'm paying now. All I got to say to you, Board of Equalization, you better quit while you're ahead, or you're going to go backwards. That's all I got to say. Push me. Please, push me. Well, folks, that's about all I have to complain about today. Oh, I almost forgot. Jim Morrison. This made me so angry yesterday. I had told you in a previous show about Ray Bowden, a gentleman that was murdered by a cop. Okay, so maybe I went a little overboard on he should be sitting on death row. Okay, let's put voluntary manslaughter and never be able to own a gun again. Period. You know, I never be able to be a cop or anything of authority like that. But no, see, I got an answer from one of Governor Christ's cronies telling me that, oh, well, internal affairs should take care of that. Well, the local people did investigate it. It happened in September 11th of this year, you fool. And it was ruled justifiable. Excuse me? Oh, no, 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 no. And then I see Chris on the news, and it has his picture up and with a statement that says, oh, well, they don't really have proof, basically, in layman's terms, that Jim Morrison threw his wiener out to the audience he was performing to over 30 fucking years ago. So he's going to put Jim Morrison on the clemency list. Are you fucking kidding me? Some guy dies a couple months ago, and it's ruled justifiable. And if you watch the video of Ray Bowden getting shot by the off-camera cop, it's not justifiable. Okay? He's reaching towards his pocket, which you can see, and you can tell there ain't nothing in it. Nothing's in his pocket. Supposedly there was a bag of weed in there, and he was going to pull it out to show the officers. And he gets shot. I've never seen a bag of weed kill anybody, ever. I saw the video. It was not justifiable. He does not need to be back on patrol, but yet he's back on patrol. But it's more important to the governor of Florida to give a dead rock star that is dead by his own accord. Drug overdose. Hello. This man was shot and killed. He didn't have a choice. Jim had a choice to live or die, and he chose to slowly kill himself with chemicals. LSD, to be in fact, and other shit. And he gets clemency. Sorry, Jim, I love your music. You were a great performer. You just had issues, man. You had issues. And yes, you did show your wiener to the crowd. Everybody knows it. It was funny. I mean, the way they treated you was kind of over the top, but whatever. You know, but do you really think somebody getting shot like that deserves nothing? No attention? So I emailed the governor, and I told him to tell his mother why he thinks that he is a piece of shit that doesn't mean anything. You know? Come on, folks. What the hell? Celebrities, we're giving celebrities too much attention, and they enjoy it because it keeps us fucking distracted. It keeps us asleep at the wheel. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck about Lindsay Lohan. She can blow her nose to hell for all I care. And any of those fuckers, they are in control of their own vessels. I could care less. But this man, Ray Bowden, was murdered. Maybe not first degree intentionally murdered. Maybe incompetently. Obviously, the gentleman does not know how to handle a gun. I would say, because I wouldn't have shot him. I would not have shot him. I would not have even had my gun out. Unless a suspect has a weapon in their fucking hand. Why have your gun out? Stupidity. Well, I'm going to go quantitative ease my cup. Quantitative easement. I'm going to try to find ways to use that all day today. So anyhow, like I said, people, Ron Paul needs to get that position, and if he doesn't get that position so he can subpoena Berstinky, whatever, then we all need to pitch a fit. They said, oh, well, there'll be a fit pitched, but not as big as the TSA fit. Want to bet? People are tired of being fucking broke and poor and stuck in houses that are worth less than what they owe. Just go ahead, make their day. Again, like I said, trust nobody.